today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And this carries into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries. 4 minutes intercepted.
Chiefs. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They go play action now. Jackson. Man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Jackson going to tuck it down on the option.
Now he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Jackson from the shotgun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Chris Herndon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Justin Tucker.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From the 10.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
looking to throw. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this.
That's good.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
to throw now on first down. Inside here, complete.
That's good for us.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Well, nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
10.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Second and 2. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to...
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Number 2.
A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. And now the Chiefs making the decision that they're going to go for 2. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
I always laugh when people say, What's the toughest route to defend? Like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. He's at the 30. 20.
Oh, you got to fit it.
He will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Heading back out, the Chargers offense. We get a peek at the playoff picture of the AFC. And the division title, that's out of reach. We know that. This is as good a spot, Charles, as they're going to get. That first wild card and the number 5 overall seed.
It's not out of the question, especially with the 7 seeds that they have now in the playoffs. If you do win and the other wild card teams win in the first round, you could find yourself with a home game in the divisional round. Now, we know that's not likely, but it's not out of the question. Bottom line, you have to win.
And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Quarterback sacked.
Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now.
It's fourth down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Looking long for Thomas. And they will not be able to hook it there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. KC's offense ready to take over. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding.
Through an opening, and there he goes. Pass
That's
the
all you
20,
got?
10. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. An even 90 yards. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
That is good, and that'll make it 20-7. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
They're set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football, football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, yes, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. Midfield just a yard or two shy of the 40. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. To throw again. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Intercepted.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Stills running back complete. And unable to break away. They stop with a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. And he threw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Buying time. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will shrink to 6.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the pick six, and then decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
No.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we're at halftime here on Christmas Eve as we now proceed to the start of the second half. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And it was somewhat of a strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they've got the lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team, especially in front of the defense, and said, thank you. Appreciate what you've done. You guys have picked.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 38. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one he got to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First down and goal to go.
They'll set up a throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. He can run for it, and he will.
The quarterback
call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
He'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Number 3.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 22, Jackson going deep now for Herndon. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Yards to go.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
3 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Now a handoff here to his running back. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
The ball carrier.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
1st and goal at the 7-yard.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Gain of 3.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from moving out in front.
Well, let the natural light of today reflect that he is now getting into the end zone 2 times.
Look at you. You little Ralph Waldo Emerson, is that his name?
No, I just going with the meteorologist. Said it was a day game. I'm here.
Justin Rohrwasser set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. This is taken just shy of the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now Jackson on 1st down. His throw is going to be incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
3rd quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Not something you want to see in week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we saw that they had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. This one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Sliding out of the pocket. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, it got to him. So they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield. But the thought process, spot on.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. 4th and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You're only down 1 score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look.
And you can see they're in 2nd place in the division, but they have clinched postseason football. That's the important thing. They currently have the best record among the wild card contenders, but they want to make sure they finish this season strong.
And isn't that the case each and every year about one division that ends up being the top-loaded division? And unfortunately this year, it's theirs. But you could spin it and say, hey, they've been tested, and they've beaten a lot of good teams already. They will be prepared for the playoffs.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. The Chargers on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. But probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. After get play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Taken down and sacked.
He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Makes the score Chargers 24, Chiefs 20.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
From the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
A gain of 19 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Right back to him on first down. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, the coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
A solid run on 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. But this one's going to wind up incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Complete to number 2.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a nightmarish.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. They give it, and it taketh away.
Yeah, the Guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he comes back with one complete.
The pass.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down.
A loss of 1.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. And this now 3rd and 11 after that second down completion actually went back a yard. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On is the Chargers punter now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So Lamar Jackson in the offense. Down by 4. A little under 40 seconds to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th quarter lead. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Oh, no, he lost the football. Lamar, Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
Throwing now is Jackson. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Jackson's pass.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Jackson to throw. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another connection between the 2. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Back to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Incomplete from the contact.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Chargers 24, Chiefs 20.